welcome everyone to Snowly Games my Born Day live stream. Most likely everybody pop in later, if any at all, but definitely welcome to the stream. As you can see, I'm going to be, well, kind of see. I apologize. Looks like my webcam is on top of the title there, but it's a game called City of Brass. It's really cool, first-person shooter roguelike. Not really too much shooting, but more of like sword fighting, using whips, things like that. Kind of like basically themed after Arabian Nights. Those that are familiar with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here, and yeah. So the plan for this stream here is I'm gonna play what I want to play right now, you know, because it's my born day, you know, or my naked born day, as I call it. I didn't really have birthdays and stuff, so I'm not used to that. But anywho, yeah, we're gonna do the plan is City of Brass, and then I'm gonna hop into one of my new favorites in a game I've been waiting for years, the next iteration of Toe Jam Earl, Back in the Groove. So I'm excited about that. Wifey actually got me that for my born day, so I'm gonna go hop in that. Dabs whilst bursting into the stream. What's up, Slime Royalty? What's up, Tatsu, man? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in. I'm just checking the stream health and everything like that. If the levels seem a bit off, or you can't hear the game, or I'm too loud, just please let me know. Let's pop it in the comments there, and I will do my best to adjust it. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop in. All right, so they pretty much have like different characters you can choose from with different abilities. I'm not going to get too much into it because I actually covered this in a review. I will have that in the description later. I did not post it in there yet, but I did a full review of this game, and I can go more in depth with it. But when you first start, you only have access to the Fool, the Traveler. I just unlocked the Soldier, and it's based off of your rank. So once your rank goes up, you unlock characters as you go. But basically, there's a different move set, and the stats differ per character. So, I'll tell you right now, I tried the Soldier, and she's, I wouldn't say broken, but it really helps having that spear for the distance. Okay, cool. Volume levels are good. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it. Definitely check my review out if you haven't already. There's also a gameplay if you prefer non-commentary. I try to cover all grounds. So I'm going to go with the Fool. Loading times could be, they're not too bad. They're actually better loading times for some of the Switch games that I've played recently that have come out. So yeah, as soon as you start, basically, it always looks the same when you start. But then, as soon as you go through that door, is when everything is roguelike. It's never the same anytime you play, so it keeps it fresh. I like that. Now, these potions you gotta watch out for, because sometimes, if you're not familiar with it, it could mess you up. So fluid of oh, okay. So this is the one that shows you where all the treasures are. It's pretty cool. You typically don't have, this is a Hellion, or in other words, a genie. You don't really have any money when you first start, so the first one you encounter, I don't know why they do that. Unless there's something I'm missing, and it's possible, but typically you don't have money when you start, but you can buy certain things from them. Now this right here is a little trap there to try to kill you, so I'm gonna slide through. Oh man, they give me these guys already. So those fire skulls, you typically want to whip them out of the air as quickly as you can. Okay, and as you can see, the potion has worn off. It does not last long. So whatever it is in particular, you want to make sure that you use it to the best of your abilities within the time frame it gives you. If you see on the top right there, there is an hourglass, and that is basically the time you have to find the exit to each level. Then they'll start putting these crazy creatures in that they're not very easily defeated. I don't even know if they can be, to be honest. Okay, watch out for those guys. They will ram you. Okay. And the cool thing about this is you really could use that whip to your advantage. And you really want to either stun the enemies or sweep them by the feet. And you can kind of take advantage of that opportunity to get the upper hand. You really don't want to get hit by anything because it tends to take a good bit of damage. And you can't really see it because it's behind my webcam, but there is basically like a little compass to try to help you, help guide you. Let's see. I don't usually get the, I'm going to save my monies. I usually, let's see. I might get that. The blade of cleaving is pretty large. It's a heavy swinger. Unless that's your thing, I wouldn't really mess with it. Okay, back where I was. All right, that's fine. Smash. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for that Smash Ultimate, man. Anything new that comes out for that, I am on board. Oh, shoot! You gotta watch out for that pressurized. Ah. Good. That pressurized sand there shoots out of the wall. Oh my God! Whoa! And he came out of nowhere. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and book it. I'm trying to. This game's all about the looting too. It has like kind of a dungeon crawler-esque feel as well when it comes to the looting. So you definitely want to grab as much loot as you can, because that's really how you get your money. It basically translates into the money that you can spend to get upgrades and things like that. I keep forgetting about you can kind of do that push move to help you as well. Sometimes that works better than trying to attack them, especially if it's an enemy that has a lot of HP. It isn't worth trying to fight them square up, because they will handle you. Oh, caused a little damage there. Okay. Alright, and if you actually watch my my review, I mentioned that you can, you know, not only can you sweep them by the legs or kind of disarm them or stun them, but you can pull them towards you into these traps. So it's nice to use that to your advantage as well. And if you'll see a few of these little sand waterfall areas, definitely go through, because they're usually are filled with tons of loot. And you can grab these various loots with your whip as well, especially if they're high up and you can't reach them. It's, like I said in my review, it's probably one of the best uses of whip mechanics I've seen in a long time in a game. It's pretty commendable. So, disable traps. Okay, I'm not going to use all my gold to do that. I typically like going through the traps. Oh, see, this is worth it. So you can summon a fallen warrior to help you out. And it really does wonders, especially when you get to the later levels. Oof, gotta watch out, because that thing to the right there will explode. Just trying to get all the loot here. Don't see anything in here. Did I get this yet? I don't think I got this yet. Okay. So, my compass is telling me to go this way. Look at that. There it is right there. So, I want to see, yeah, see there's some loot in here. Sometimes, like I said, it's kind of worth it, but kind of not. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here at this point. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, Hydro Thunder is my game. Yeah, definitely I know that game. I actually, man, I wish I had, I wish I still had a Dreamcast in that. I liked it on Dreamcast best. And yeah, it was on, oh yeah, was there a version on PS2? I don't know. I have to check for that one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue here. So that's one thing too, is you can save and quit, but you can't save and continue. So it has some chill, but not really. So because when you die, it's like any other roguelike, you will start back at the beginning. So I guess it's more or less if you want to take a break, because it can get pretty intense. But yes. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check on that PS2 version of Hydro Thunder. I have the most recent one that's on 360 and slash Xbox One. That originally was on Xbox Arcade in general, but Hydro Thunder Hurricane. It's pretty nice. I mean, the graphics are really nice. It's a huge step up, but that original one just has that nostalgia factor. I can play that anytime, like especially the arcade. Very fun. Let's see, Strap of Impact. Oh yeah, so if you hit the minus button, it'll tell you what some of the stuff is if you've encountered it. In this case, some of the stuff I haven't got yet. So, like, you kind of have to take a chance and just, you know, give it a shot. Like any other roguelike, you know, like even Binding of Isaac, you know, certain stuff, if you don't know what it is and you collect it, you know, sometimes you just got to deal with that. Now, this trap in particular is very dangerous. I'll show you. Yeah. So, what I'm going to have to do is, okay, Hurricane on Game Pass. Yeah, Hurricane's really good, man. I should play that at some point. I actually do own it. I haven't captured anything on 360, so... oh, actually, besides Guardian Heroes, because that's technically on both. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Do the Xbox One. So, in order to get through this, if my memory serves me correct, you have to do that running, slide, and then jump, and then be ready to hit open door as soon as you do. Sometimes the fallen champion that helps you might startle you. I don't know. I forget that he's on my side. He just goes in. Really good AI on that. Got double whammied. Okay. Got plenty of gold here. Pretty much anything you see is destructible and may have loot, so definitely, yeah, don't be afraid to just go crazy and interact with everything you see. Okay. Time Trial Challenge Collab. I gotta check into that. Oh. Goodness, oh, they got traps everywhere. Oh, the sand got me. I have like no health. Oh, load up. Okay, I'll let you deal with that. And man, I need health really bad. Sometimes the genies, they'll be like healing ones too. So keep an eye out for that. And the females, they have bows and arrows, so be very careful. As I say that. Oh man. So just like that, restart game. So you're asking to do a time trial collab on Hydro Thunder Hurricane? Check something here real quick. Okay. I can't see this one too well. Sometimes you can tell what it is, like if it has like, obviously like a poison symbol with skull and bones. You don't want to mess with that. This one, I'm not sure. Attractive howling. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Feeling of interest today. Get a jump from, oh my god. Yeah, watch out for these. Goodness. Yeah, these things will mess you up too. Ooh. Yeah, see all that loot inside those vases there. Ooh, you can freeze. Essence of Placer. So it's like a little wave that shoots out and it freezes the enemies. It's super helpful. Look at that. Freezing up. I love it. Whoa, a genie scared me. Bring the frost. Nah, I'm good right now. I'm safe. So that one doesn't break. If I remember straight, I think you can find certain things up top. I don't think there's anything up here, but you gotta keep things like this in mind. Sometimes you'll find secrets up top as well. Sort of anti. Good thought. Goodness. Okay. It wants me to go the other way. So you can choose to get health here. 250. I don't even have enough. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. There's a lot of secrets in here. Oh, that's lovely. And these things blow that hot sand at you. So you gotta be careful with that too. Should I? YOLO. Oh, okay, that's a bad one. So what happens with the breath of the fowl is that you turn into a chicken and you can't do much of anything until it is done. So it was on PS2. That's pretty cool. Did not know that. I thought it was just N64, Dreamcast, and arcade. But you learn something new every day. We can use this to our advantage here. I do not want any part of that sand. Come on. I can't reach him from here. Yeah, this is a heck of a trap right here. Ah. Really look around, because sometimes you'll get ambushed, not knowing that they're there. See, there's something up there. It looks like. Can you find them? Oh, there you go. Okay, so high drops don't seem to harm you, which is good. It says I'm supposed to go this way. I don't see. The door must be on the side of that genie. Yep. What's up? He was not ready. Oh god. Whoa. Okay, so that's that thing I'm talking about. If you take too long, there's like this invincible flame ball that... Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Pride Fusion? It's this invincible flame ball that comes after you once it exceeds the hourglass time, or it gets close to the end of it. Basically forcing you to find that exit or you die. I don't think you can kill it. Okay. Get a little more comfortable here. I'm all up on the screen and everything. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have money because it's the second level. Still don't know what that is yet. Leap of stumbling. Upon landing from a great height, the ground shall tremble and enemies will fall. Oh, I love it. Any enemies? Yes. doing a good job of hitting those. I do like this new sword though. It's pretty sweet. Oh. Oh. Okay, so now I could freeze him too? Oh, maybe super broken. I might actually get far. Whew. I'm not gonna loot too much because I want to see how far I can actually get. At least with this one, I've only got two hearts, and I don't see a healing genie right now. Oh, goodness! He exploded immediately. Oh, crap. Okay. So there's the... Ah, my goodness. Oh, man. No! Oh, I walked right on the trap. Oh, man. Okay, so I always freak out on the red genies. I haven't quite figured out how to kill them. I was hoping the ice whip would have did it, but it might be one of those unkillable enemies. I don't know. But as you can see, it's this game is no pushover. It's pretty tough. I think I've gotten as far as like the 3rd level or 4th level, but then it gets out of control. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's basically kind of like a rejuvenation. Should I get hit, but try to hurry up through here so I can actually make use of it here. I don't even know what that is, man. I'm scared to even mess with it. Oh, your first Bomberman game was R? Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, if it's your first, I would say that's not bad. But if you've played the older ones on Super Nintendo and Genesis, you'd be like, where's all the content? Like, where are the Louis? They're these little, where they're these big kangaroo things you can ride, and they have abilities like they can speed really fast, or they can kick bombs off rip, or they can kick tiles that are, you know, destructible tiles. They can jump over tiles. It just didn't have that. But graphically, and having co-op for the first time for single player, or for story mode, that's pretty cool though. I just think Bomberman R could have been much more than what it is, but it's good. Just if the price is okay. At launch, that price is a bit too high for the content. Okay. Oh, we got something back here. And you know, an interesting thing. I don't know if these areas in particular are kind of a safe haven, because every time I've come back here into one of these, I haven't really seen any enemies be able to come through. So I don't know if it's like a safe haven or not. If the devs are watching, definitely comment in there and let me know in the chat. Oh yes, I'll take it. Yeah, sometimes they just walk right into the traps, so saves you a lot of work. So yeah, the kind of parkour elements are really nice too. Like what I just did there. It wasn't like a super high jump, but in a lot of games I don't know, maybe more games nowadays do it, but before that wasn't really a thing, so I appreciate that either way. We need to start hurrying up, trying to find this exit here. I'm getting chased right now. Goodness. Yeah, the thing about these enemies too, they will jump and climb. There is nothing that'll really stop them besides traps. So don't think you're safe if you jumped up really high. They'll find a way to get you. I don't really want to destroy traps right now, not for 500 gold. We're gonna go ahead and hop through here. Okay, there's a good escape there. I didn't know what else might have been there, so I was like, I don't want to chance it. Okay. I think I see something. Oh no, I thought it was treasure, but. Ooh. They're probably the most nuisance of enemies are those armless ones that just kind of headbutt you. Those and the torsos. Okay, he died. I was like, did I kill him? Again? I'm just trying to check these real quick. Right. Oh, there's a health thing, but I don't need it. See, they pop up when you don't need them. Thank goodness it's a good genie. I did not want to deal with that. Oh, jeez. Get him. Get him. Okay. Got attacked from the side there. Gauntlet of Hurling. Fist of Daggers. I'm intrigued, man. I need to figure out what this stuff is. Might as well. I mean, you die so quick, you might as well give everything a shot. Well, that was way too far. So yeah, I didn't really do too much for the B-Day. I don't usually, as I mentioned earlier, I never really had that, so I'm not really used to it. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't really do the cake and all that. So I was playing Zelda most of the day. I got sucked back into Breath of the Wild. Still a great game, man. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I posted about it earlier too. Okay, that time limit starting to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this trap off and get out. Oh! Don't really need that now. I've already passed it, but whew. All right. All right, so what I'll do is, let's see here. Yeah, we're like 37 minutes in already. Goodness. All right, so the next time I die, I'm actually gonna swap over to Toe Jam Earl and give a little showcase of what that's like. It actually, from what the few minutes that it was about a couple hours. A little bit that I did play, it actually felt a lot like the original, thankfully. 2 left a bad taste in the folks' mouths, and 3 no one speaks of, so. But I actually didn't think 3 was that bad. It just, the art style went full 3D. It was awkward. But still better than 2. So, but yeah, this one did a good justice. So I'm excited to actually get into that. Soul of Ice, Gauntlet of Hurling, Tongue of Silver. Oh, there is somebody in here. What about this? Sound like there's one more enemy in there. Yeah, why not? Cure of Transience. Okay. Oh! Goodness. What the heck? A little too close. Sometimes you can get burnt too, so you gotta be careful. I was not careful. Those chickens could be used to your advantage. They kind of has like a Zelda complex. Like they'll start attacking whoever they're thrown at. Not like a whole bunch of them, but it'll go on your side. Oh yes, love that throw. Whoa. Okay, I don't know how you kill him. Whoa. I'm just gonna go for it. Like, oh, it's a dead end. It's a freaking dead end. Oh no! Get in! I couldn't open the door fast enough. Oh my god. Man, my health is so low. There doesn't seem to be a way to gain health other than a potion or a genie. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong about that too, but I haven't encountered any item other than those methods. Someone is knocking at my door. I think I'll do that. Be right back. Well, I wasn't gonna content create. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we just stopped by, so you go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
all right.
Just stop by. We love you.
All right. Love you too. Thank you.
And that came from TJ.
Okay.
That's out of his piggy bank. You know, you his favorite uncle, so we had to get you something. I was like, his uncle's birthday. Like, what we got? So then we had to go to the store and get you something real quick.
It's cold out here.
I know it. So love you.
All right. Love you too.
Come on, don't do that.
Be careful.
Boy.
Whoa. Almost fell on the chair there. All right. Sorry about that. Had some fam come through, bring me some gifts and whatnot. All right. Hopping back in. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Oh man. All right, yeah. So for those pressurized sand deals, you really gotta you just gotta time them. You know, those are doable, but sometimes you can't really. If you're being chased, you can't really time it too well, and it could be your demise quickly. So be careful for that. Let's see. We need to play Brawlhalla again. I've been improving with the site. Oh, I'm sure you have. I've been using Zool, I think his name is, a kind of orc-looking guy. Because I was actually playing on the Wii, or not the Wii, the Wii. I was playing on the Switch while I was away, and I don't have all the legends on that version. I have them on Steam, and I was like, well, I'm gonna use who I got. And I was actually messing with Zool, and he's actually not bad, man. He's pretty powerful. I just got to get used to his speed, but I can still make some things happen. Freaking sand traps, man! Oh, there's help. I got to do it now. Please say I got enough money. I already did it. Oh no! All right, I got to see if I can make this work here. Can't climb, no. What's in here? What's in here? Goodness. Where are they coming from? Why is he so swole? Alright, I'm gonna have to start booking it because okay, there's the end. Ooh. Overkill. I love it. Hey man, leave me alone. I don't know. I was playing the Wii. Okay, in all fairness, I was playing the Wii a few days ago because when I went to Louisiana for Mardi Gras, I found this really awesome comic book store called Big Easy Comics, and they sold games, like retro games. And I found, what was it? House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns. I found Resident Evil, Umbrella, and Dark Side Chronicles. So I was messing with the Wii, man. I was messing with it. There's no defense for that. I don't know. I like the Wii, especially Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. If they ever re-release that, please re-release it. It actually was super slept on fighter. Amazing game. Nah, there might be some better stuff from another genie I can use. Anybody else in here? I think they spawn. And sometimes... Oh, okay, never mind. I seen him. He was laying on the ground. I can't remember if that's good or not. I'm not messing with this. There's another one? Jeez. Jeez, what the heck happened to him? He got jacked up. Oh, that's terrible. I almost felt bad about that. So I seem to be surviving right now. My intention was to swap games. I think especially if I beat this level, what I'll do is I'm gonna save and quit. 'Cause I'm eager to see what happens after this. This may be the farthest I've gotten. But the further you get, it's definitely like more traps. Oh man. Yeah, she flips and stuff too. Gotta really be careful with her. Tossing these too far. Whoa, what the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Is this the boss? Okay, I definitely haven't been this far. Oh no. What the heck? How do you kill him? Oh. I am not messing with that. I'm sorry I messed with you. Come on. Set the trap, set the trap. Oh! Why am I on the ground? No, 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 no. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, oh no. Oh my god. Oh. I think I have to kill her. There's no exit. Bruh, how do you... Oh my god. Okay. Hit the face, hit the face. Oh, she pushes you back far. Got her. Stop, man. No! Man, I'm like barely living right now. Oh my gosh. Freaking out. not die. The distance as well. I gotta kill her. I think that's what I gotta do. But I have no health right now. Wow. Killed by Grand Sorcerer. Interesting. Have not encountered that boss or mini boss. Oh, okay, yep. Looks like on the little meter up there, it's showing I got to a boss level. So you gotta beat the boss to beat those levels. There's no exit. Alright. Good to know. Very cool. That's the farthest I've gotten. I was like, if it wasn't apparent already, I was freaking out. Alright, cool. So that was City of Brass, everybody. Like I said, I've done a full review on it, so I will put the link in the description at a later date. But or you can just find it. You look for a City of Brass review by Snowy Games. You'll see it there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop into Toe Jam Earl. Actually, before I do that, what I would like to do is it looks like there's only 3 people watching right now, but which is totally fine. I appreciate it. If you like, I can scroll through the games that I do have available, and if there's anything that you want to see in a later live stream, I'd be more than happy to go ahead and play that. So, you know, just off the top of the list here, you can see these here. Just recently got Diablo Eternal Collection, and that's been a addiction and a half as well. I probably shouldn't have done that. But preferably indie games. That's what my channel is all about. So I definitely would like to help put those more in the spotlight here. So, oh, Love. You know what? Love's a good game. It's a really good, solid platformer, like a retro-styled platformer, speedrunning type, but tough as nails, like super difficult. I first played that on the Ouya when that was a thing. So, but really good game. I'm glad that it eventually went to Steam and everything else. All right, so yeah, if you see anything, I know Anodyne I definitely want to do. It's like a Zelda type game, but it's really dark and really it's very atmospheric, just real dark. But it feels a lot like it's heavily inspired by the classic Zeldas. Let's see. Blaze Rush is actually really fun. Think of like off-road or Pro-Am mixed with a little bit of Twisted Metal. It's like that. Blaze Strangers is another underrated fighter that I really like. I need to hop back on Tetris 99. Per the likes, people really like watching me play that, so do that as well. But I literally have, like, the list goes on. So I'm just gonna scroll down as slowly as I can here, considering time. The Mummy Demastered was amazing as far as a Metroidvania styled game. I didn't care much for the movie, but I almost didn't buy the game because of that. But the game is completely different. It actually is good. I mean, anything WayForward touches is amazing. Shout out to WayForward, man. WayForward Technologies, y'all rock. Hollow Knight is really good. I finished Slain Back from Hell. Infernium was really good. Difficult though. I haven't really touched Lone Wolf yet. It's a lot of reading, and I just don't have time for like RPG types right now. Anywho, so if you want to pause it and go back and all that stuff, you can. Just thought of an idea that, you know, if there's anything particular that anyone wants to see, you know, I'd be more than willing to do that. But without much further ado, we're gonna hop into Toe Jam Earl, Back in the Groove. And for those that did hop in and hang out with the guy, you know, I appreciate you. Now the loading time on Toe Jam and Earl, Astro Bears. Wait, you're asking like what it is, or you'd like me to play it?
Yo, Earl, take the wheel. I'm gonna go in the back and grab a drink. Hey, Lawanda, you want something?
Toe Jam, I think Letitia might be thirsty too.
Oh, I'll get you something too, Letitia.
Thanks a lot. Why are we going back to Earth anyway?
Toe Jam said he wanted to impress Lawanda.
Wait, what? I didn't say that.
So that's why we kind of borrowed Lamont's ship.
Wait, what? You took Lamont's ship without asking him?
Look, look! Isn't that Earth right there? Wow, it's so big and so quiet.
Earl, crank up the megawatt speakers and let's lay some funk on these Earthlings.
All right.
Let's punch the bass, Earl. Fire up the auxiliary mega subwoofer.
Okay.
It's the red button.
Yeah, but
Just press it.
okay.
Earl, wait! No!
What's happening? Why are we in the washing machine? My back. I don't think it was the red button.
Oh,
He always
you
says
think?
that. My back.
And by the way, Lamont is gonna kill you.
Man, I can't catch a break. Well, Big Earl, Lamont's ship ain't gonna put itself back together. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Toe Jam.
Leave everything to me. I got this.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
All right, so just wanted to get that out the way. If anyone hasn't seen the game yet by this point, actually, let me know if the music is too loud over me, and I can fix that. Okay. I actually did have a saved game. I may load it. I only made it a few levels up. Check the levels on OBS here. All right, everybody, just let me know if I know the mastering of this game is a little different than the other game. It seems like it's a little louder, so if you can't hear me, just let me know. I'm actually gonna load my game. I only got to level 3, and I chose classic Toe Jam, of course. And you can like have you can set it to online. People can join you. It's up to 4 players co-op online, 2 players local. And it still has that really awesome split screen integration where it just does it on the fly when you get too far apart from each other on the same screen. And you can actually be on you can be on completely different levels when in split screen until you meet back up with each other, which is pretty cool. But in a nutshell, kind of wanted to explain. I'll tell you about Astro Bears in a second. But as far as Toe Jam and Earl, let's see. As far as Toe Jam and Earl, the basic premise, similar to the other game, is that it is a weird funkadelic roguelite with these really funky aliens that are actually technically harmless. You don't really actually attack the humans and stuff like that, or Earthlings as they call them, like head on or deliberately. It's typically by these things. Well, you get these presents, and each one has like a different ability. Similar to most roguelites, you don't really know what they do until you actually start using them. So there's that as well. But yeah, it's a really chill kind of like, since there's like no like deliberate killing or stuff, it's really chill, just kind of like, you know, travel on the maps and look for these presents, you know, shaking bushes and houses and stuff like that. And let's see here. And primarily you're trying to find the pieces to your ship so you can, you know, get the heck out of here. Just like some kind of dungeon crawler-esque games, like Diablo or whatever, there'll be certain items that are that basically need to be identified. I had a brain fart. They need to be identified, and there's an elderly dude that you like. He's like a carrot that you talk to him, and he'll do it for a fee. And this actually is
Gandhi G spreads love. If you stand
Gandhi
within his
G.
circle, no one will hurt you.
yeah, so if you follow him when he's putting the flowers and stuff out, like you'll be pretty much, you know, unharmed. Let's see. Really name him Wiener? What? No. That's, I did not. I did not. I'm not sure what that is. I have to figure out what that is. I did not name him Wiener though. So I'm gonna this is like a little dance little section, and if you do good, you get stuff like money. Start your beat. I don't know. I gotta make it up myself. What? Complexity. Play your beat. Oh gosh. I have no idea what that. Typically, you don't really set your own. He already has one like pre-made. That was weird. Weird audio glitch there. So like I said, you want to shake stuff. You can buy presents apparently. You want to shake stuff as much as possible because sometimes things come out. Sometimes enemies come out too. Yeah, you can hide. You can hide in sunflowers as well. There's different ways you have to basically avoid them. You don't really attack them. Some presents you do, like, actually can harm them, like in the masters too. It really all depends on, you know. Hold down A. Oh, okay, cool. It really depends.
You earn XP every time you open a present.
Oh, cool. I like these. That's an enemy right there. Goofy looking caveman. But Astro Bears. You can buy sushi as well. Can't do it right now. I'm good. Arigato. So Astro Bears is basically kind of like oh gosh, no. I'm still searching this level because there's apparently a ship part. No. But Astro Bears is kind of like think of like Snake or Slither, like Slither.io. It's kind of like you choose a bear and then they have a stream behind them, and you try to get the other bear to cross into your stream and die. but it's kind of weird. There's no right way to say that. But yeah, that's what it is. And each one has different stats, and there's some like different abilities you can, like kind of power-ups you can get along the way. Kind of spices things up. But it's more fun with 4 people. Why am I doing this? Oh, I don't have, I guess it wore off. So, like the original game, sometimes there are invisible paths that activate when you get close to an edge. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Let's try this root beer.
Can't catch me.
Oh, I guess it was just for health. It's making me burp. Oh, she makes you dance. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, you gotta watch out for some of this stuff. It'll make you sick. Oh no. I want that eggs and bacon. Give it here. Or where's this ship part? Okay, and also like the first game, be very careful when you're on those edges, because you can fall down multiple levels, not just one. Oh! Come on, man. Thankfully, there's only one level. And that's the only thing that could really get tedious about this game, is falling down levels in situations like that. And that sneezing guy, I don't think there's a way around that. Like, you just have to take that hit. Okay, so yeah, that same carrot guy is how you level up, but you have to, you know, do a certain amount of things before that actually happens. Can I control it? I guess it's just automatic. Oh, the elevator's in the corner. Yeah, that freaking falling down like that, man. That's frustrating. Oh man, we're at 1 hour and 9 minutes already. Time flies, man. Okay, so I know there's a ship piece on this floor, but I gotta get around all the bull to get to it. Makes you not want to shake.
What is love? What is love?
Can't catch me.
Love.
Can't catch me. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum.
Bruh, stop. I don't want it. Oh, well, look at that. All right, so if you go through those little... Stop. Oh. If you go through these little coffin-looking things, you go through like a special bonus area. It's like the funky zone. So if you don't hold A, you'll get sucked back in. But you can, it's like a bonus area where you can get extra presents and money and stuff like that. Oh, I think to answer your question, Pride, it seems that was a ranking because I went from wiener to doofus. Come on, man. So that's the thing too, is that I gotta figure out how to get around to those areas of the map that I haven't been to yet. I'm gonna try to go from the top again. There's gotta be a way. If not, I'm gonna hit the elevator and try to come back. The problem is, I know that I'm not gonna be able to beat the level without the ship part. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh. There's gotta be like a invisible walkway over here. There usually is. Dang. See, if I had those high top shoes, I could make it over there. Let's see. Shoot, I don't know. I need to get these identified. How do you... I have no idea. But wherever that carrot is, I need him to look at this stuff for me. Oh, now I can buy one in here. I really need to know what they are. I don't know. I might just have to come back and remember that the third floor has a part. I mean, I need those dang shoes. Ah. Get in, get in. Don't they got some 90s insults? Seems like it. Okay, let me talk to that carrot guy real quick. Time teleport. Icarus wings. That sounds like I can fly over stuff too. Organic power food. Show items. Identify. So I can identify myself? I don't know. Stop. What the heck, man? Okay, yeah. That would be my best bet is those sunflowers.
What's going on?
Dude, get the sunflower. Okay. Okay, so I need to get past her. She doesn't hurt you other than doing that. Good experience, though. Okay, it says there's a ship part in this one, too. No more hidden paths on this level. No! I wasted it. Oh, okay, it doesn't waste it. That's good. That's a nice feature. want to use those Icarus wings. Boombox. What's the point of this? Oh, it lets me get past her. It overrides her singing. Okay, everything is jamming out. Oh, is that a piece? I did pass by that. Dang. Okay, I need to go back down there. I did see that. It was like I didn't know what that was. I won't deliberately fall though. Because I might fall farther than what I should. But there is an elevator that goes down, looks like, over there. So I'm gonna go do that. I don't know what else to use for that. At least she's not hurting me. Just it's annoying getting stuck. Oh, they both take you up. Okay, I'm gonna try to fall down.
Whoa!
Hopefully it doesn't take me too far. Okay, yeah. Oof. Alright, so... All we gotta do is get down there, grab that, and we can shoot back on up. There it is. I walked past that like so many times. Get to that elevator.
I'm getting sick!
So in the original game, on those little elevator sequences, you can kind of mess with like buttons and kind of alter the music, like drums and stuff like that. They don't really have that on this one. So that's kind of a bummer. Not like a huge bummer, but hardcore fans of the original would be like, ah, they skimped out. Ah, see, I can't go through there right now because this stupid guy is gonna get me when I get caught in that stupid hula dance. Alright, I'm at full health and there aren't any shit pieces on here, so I'm not too worried about presents right now. We're gonna go ahead and shoot on up.
Huh? Huh? Oh, oh.
I don't know what this guy is. Oh, he wants to dance? Let's do it. Why they make me do it all the time? Sounds horrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I like the ones where you just do it. Meh.
Love.
Oh my gosh. Chickens. Feel like they're on a mission. I'm not messing with that. You know how yeah.
Love.
Yeah, so once your experience points have reached a certain level, talk to the carrot. Instead of identifying stuff, he levels you up. Okay, so apparently there is a ship part on this level. Oh man. They're shooting.
Aloha.
Is that a freaking shark? No. Oh.
Hyperfunk Zone.
Nice. Oh, shoot. Beat my last score. I'll take it. That art, though. Face. It reminds me of, like, Ren and Stimpy or something. Watch out for that nasty cheese. Some special traits that Earl has is that he can eat anything. It doesn't matter if it's gross or not. It's not really a weakness for him. Oh, that's right. One of the tactics you can use to get away from enemies is jump in the water. But with that shark, I don't think I want to do that. Well, the interesting thing is, something's happening where I can't see the actual land here on the map. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Okay, there we go. So that's what I was trying to do before with the secret paths and stuff like that. Oh, there it goes. Now it's popped up. I don't know. But you won't really know until you walk along the edges. Ah. If I can't go any further up on the top, then I might do a save and quit and end the stream there. I am like ridiculously hungry. I have not eaten yet as far as this evening. Oh, okay. Cool. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Stop.
Money!
I really would like to get past her. since I've got everything I need, I'm curious about these Icarus and wings. I'm gonna give that a shot. Press A to fly. Okay. Oh snap! Yes. There we go. That's how you get over the areas you can't reach. I don't want these to end. I don't know. For some, this game's kind of an acquired taste. It's like, but what do you do though? It's like the common rebuttal that I got, especially back in the day. It's just an interesting, weird game, you know. It's just chill. Okay. Yeah, after this ship part, I will end it because I'm loving these games right now. No. Balloons are gone. It was good while it lasted. Ship art, boom. See, sometimes you find them quickly. Other times it's pretty rough. Cash is always good. I've seen a couple elevators up there, so I'm not worried about that. There's a heck of a lot to explore that I'm missing though. That's just readily available food. Bit of a waste, but another game that I actually covered a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken, is it's a classic retro racer that's indie, and it's actually it just a few updates ago they added Toe Jam Earl as playable racers. But it's like a huge just slew of indie games all into one. It's kind of like it feels a lot like Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart 64, kind of a combination. I think the bulk of it feels like more like Mario Kart 64 now, which is really cool. It's like they've added full 3D. I remember when it was just straight up, just flat. But yeah, be on the lookout for that too. It's called Super Indie Karts by One Legged Seagull. And yeah, Toe Jam Earl were actually featured in that before their game released. So I have a video of some of the gameplay for Earl. I don't know if I used Toe Jam. I might have used them in the video. I'm not sure. I think I did. I used both. But yeah, look for that as well. It's a really cool game. They really captured that 90s racing era to the T. And it's really cool to see a whole bunch of indie characters from multiple indie games in one racing game, as Mario Kart would be. Very cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop it here. That's Toe Jam Earl back in the groove. If you weren't really originally fans of the original, that's redundant. If you weren't fans of the original, then it may not be your cup of tea. But I don't know. I was really hyped for it. It was one of my favorite games when I was growing up on the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. Really cool. Just a really chill game. Roguelite. Back when there wasn't really a thing. It was like, not very many of those games existed. So, but yeah, it's pretty unique. Very weird. But I like it. I think they paid a good homage to the original. And some of the original minds that are actually behind it, so they have full control. I love that. But yeah, Toe Jam Earl, hope you enjoyed the stream, as well as the first part of it, which was City of Brass. Really fun game. I like that one a lot. That's the farthest I've ever gotten, so I was freaking out about that boss fight. I need to kind of figure out how that boss could be defeated, and the red genies if it's possible. So, but yeah, yeah, for those that popped in, thanks so much for popping in and hanging out with your guy, you know, ZmanTheTech on his born day, my birthday. Yeah, I usually don't do much, you know. Just play games and kick it with folks. Just my birthday fell on a weird day where everyone's like busy or working. So, but yeah, man, Tatsu, Pride, y'all always hold it down, man. I appreciate y'all very much. And whoever else that popped in, I only seen y'all commenting, but I knew that a few people popped in, so I appreciate you. But yeah, if you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Remember to keep it locked to Snowlit Games for all of your indie game, third-party game content, and tech reviews. I appreciate you. Take it easy.